Let's see. Yeah, it is a bit late. I'm just setting some shit up here. I did have a weekend, like many others I did. And yeah, it turns out that oh, okay, I guess. Ah, yeah, okay, I need to up the social stream. Let's see. But yeah, it turns out that that fish released the new clothing update on testing. But I'm gonna have to fine-tune it. And I was working a little bit on Detective Penguin over the weekend. And I've changed now. I'm gonna try for a while to not multi-stream on TikTok, so we're only doing Twitch and YouTube right now. And I did a bit of reorganizing. A bit of reorganizing on the stream layout, so it's a bit less cluttered now. And we're gonna try to do that like in general, sort of do a bit of decluttering, and it's gonna be sort of as we go. Should be better now. Let's... Sometimes I think there might be like interference. On the wireless network. Yeah, I'm ditching the whole rows equals newt shit. I'm done with it. It was a fun test, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't want to sort of care about anyone expecting me to make a newt sound anymore. It was a gimmick. And I'm not one to engage in gimmicks for too long. Anyway, let's see here. I'm just gonna restart the chat software that I'm using. I've been woke. I've been just organizing the stream stuff for a while. Because it was bothering me a bit how sort of messy the sort of, not just the stream layout had become, but sort of the setup, right? Because I've been expanding in all directions, right? I've been multi-streaming to like YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and not only YouTube, but YouTube Shorts and YouTube sort of video format or whatever. And I just wanted to do some cleanup here, so I think I'm gonna, for now at least, not stream on TikTok. I feel like I've extracted many viewers from TikTok, but I don't care for streaming on TikTok as a platform. The YouTube viewers often do provide pretty relevant engagement. I like chatting with the YouTube viewers. But the TikTokers are often the ones who are literally just joining and telling me to newt, which I do not care for. Yeah, I mean, I don't care, you know. People can ask if I'm the newt guy. I like those comments, but when they when they show up and they don't even, you know, I have a literal like sign saying, you know, send a rose and you get a newt. And they show up and they don't even send the rose, and then they say, can you newt? And I'm like, what's the point of this? So I'll be not on TikTok for a while, but I will still be on YouTube, both landscape and portrait. And yeah, so you guys can tell now that I've sort of cleaned house a bit, so there's no more of the I used to have like the latest subscriber and subscription goal and whatever up the top is like, screw that. I don't need that. It's just clutter. That's extra stuff for no reason. I was thinking, should I have the text-to-speech stuff not show up on screen? See, there we already have a YouTube Shorts commenter. Hello, Amrit. I'm a student. We'll start uni this summer. I'm interested in game development. How can I proceed? I would say make games. That is my number one suggestion. Make games. And start making something small. Do it in like Python or whatever. Make a text RPG. You will hear me say this to every single person who asks, what game should I make or what should I do? Make a text RPG. Start there. See what happens. Can you even make a text RPG? If you think the idea of making a text RPG is simple, you can envision yourself doing that, then sure, start something bigger. But if the idea of making a text RPG scares you, and you think that might be too difficult for you, then start there. Do not make a friggin' 3D game if making a text RPG is scary to you. I made a text RPG once. Well, there you go. Good.
Megadega once said TikTok viewers were too rude, so they don't deserve stream. Also, does video game?
Yeah, this is a good question. So, okay. I was thinking, because I think it's stream elements, right? What I could do, you see how in the top right, it says use reward points for TTS? I could change that to be a message that gets sent like fairly infrequently. Because I have this one, the game link. So instead of always being this text in the top right, always taking up part of the stream, we could just remove that. Because I mean, I guess, you know, if you know that if you just look through the rewards, you see the text-to-speech thing. And I could even extend the text-to-speech. Well, that's what I'm saying. I put it in the chat bot. I'll add another message that goes on a timer. But I could do this. We go into the rewards. There's a power up. Talent points. Yeah, here. So we could go. By our bot. Available voices. And then it is Jerry. Wait, start message with Jerry. Wait, how would you format that? Start message with different voices.
It's as Patricio said, sometimes you just see a GD reference and you mention it, but later spawn somebody and say that you are a boy with cat ears. That's freaky. Oh.
Very large. Yes, glad to see you. Oh, I literally hit the 200 out of 200. You have a 13-day streak in Duolingo? I have like a 200 something plus. What is my streak in Duolingo? Am I logged in? No, I'm not logged in here. I'm gonna see. My streak is 280. Add a new timer. Yes. Enter a message. So the message would be use the text speech word. Damn, 661, pretty good. Like the offline interval, I think that's when the stream's not even running. After like 10 chat lines. And with a... do a 30... I will do a... we'll do a 25-minute interval. There, okay. Is there something that's missing? Okay. Okay, something... Okay, that's weird. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't look at like the leaks and shit. I think that's too much. I just I just do my freak and that's it. Everyone's like doing all these quests and shit. Okay. So what we can do now is we can remove this shit. And then I'll move this Penguin World cam up to the top. I wonder, because I have the frame there. Does the frame have to, like, you can... Yeah, that's beautiful. Everyone sounds tired. Just chill, dude. I'm just very chill. I don't know, is that too cluttered? I'm going for like a sleek approach. Maybe if I had a smaller frame. Picture frame. Horizontal. PNG. Sound off. Fuck. I'm not pitched down, am I? Hello? Wait. Testing. No, I sound fine. I sound fine. God damn. This one's pretty good. Ah, here we go, because the frame is... beautiful. But then I wonder if we can change the font into something actually... Yeah, thanks for this awesome sample here. Ooh, this is the one I need. How do I scale it up? Is it only size 11? Is that the only one that's allowed? Yes, it doesn't.
Itzar Patricio said, if Piss Warriors was a Penguin Robber game, we don't gonna have any game for the streams. Also, what do you think about the last Penguin Robber video? Detective Penguin Eye.
Wait. Oh, I haven't seen the latest video. I'm gonna look at it. Let me see. I didn't realize that, like, there was a max font size. Is that actually a thing? Terminal. Like, damn, it looks like Dark Souls. You died. Maybe I should have Comic Sans. Yeah, that's beautiful. I love Comic Sans. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Beautiful. I wonder if I should have... I'll find out a way to add Penguin World Cam in the YouTube one later. Ooh. So, was it in fan art then? Oh yeah, did you guys see this? Robber actually drew a penguin. Legendary. Yeah, how are you liking the new clothes, Pat? They look pretty fresh, right? I think these materials are supposed to be switched, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's supposed to be like bright. Hello, Dispact. What's up? Right, Penguin Robber 2.
This is Penguin Robber.
You guys hear this, right? Yeah, you do. Okay.
He is a freaky gin.
I surely make the comic now. Nah, not really. I'm gonna take a walk.
Good song choice.
Okay, now I can finally make the comic. Nah, not really. I'm gonna go to Hooters.
Ah. Ay, ay, ay.
Well, now I can actually make the comic. Nah, not really. I'm gonna go to drinking game.
Ay. Oh, he got some triple fish there. Is that a penguin sounds? Like crying penguin. Oh yeah, it's Mega working in the store. The customer is saying no thanks to the receipt, but they were never actually offered a receipt. Did I miss anything else? Or was the kingdom? Where's the kingdom? Is it in fan art or is it in? Is this the one? Hey, very nice. Beautiful. Feel like I'm in the kingdom. Is that Burwai there? Is he the cat? Is he the furry hiding behind the castle? Oh my god. I love how Robert single-handedly turned Burwai into a furry. The buffalo monkey? I don't think so. Wait, I didn't watch this one.
This is not Bob. She's in an unstable relationship.
Ah, after a nice party, I should go to visit my lovely boyfriend. Yes, that's what I'll do. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Hello, honey. How it's going your day? Ah, what a nice moment. Nothing can ruin it.
Oh no.
What the hell is this? How dare you? With this fucking piece of trash, with all the penguins out there with garbage. George, I said garbage, George. More like bullshit, George. Nope,
No,
nope.
baby,
Fuck you, not
please.
Bob. I'm gonna finish
It
with
was a
this.
mistake. It's just a friend. Hey, what are you doing?
This is what you wanted, huh? Now suffer the consequences of your acts.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa! Oh, it was just a nightmare. Anything. It's just okay.
What is this? Hey, he is there, but I guess... Oh shit. He's actually really buff and really wide.
Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantic.
Okay, yeah. That was great. That was great. You should draw more comics, not Nazis with support lines. Now that's just weird. Yeah, okay, yes, that's, that is weird. That is weird. Yeah, the community is very talented. 100%. It's oozing with talent. And there's a lot of creativity as well. But sometimes I do question the direction that creativity takes. But it's always coming from a good place. That much is true. You love the direction it takes. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I saw the... Did I scroll past it? Probably isn't far away from here, right? More progress. There it is. Beautiful. Okay, so
Mellow Oak said, "Where is Rise of the Planet, Newt?"
Rise of the Planet of the Newt. Yeah, you could use the monkey Gwyn for that. Rise of the Planet of the Newt. So, I was going to show you guys a little bit of what I was working on. It's not much, but it's something, and you guys will understand a bit more. The idea. So I'm not quite sure yet how I want to structure it. Basically, so this is how the quest will start. When you do this side quest, or side case, or whatever you want to call it, you're like walking here, you see these two, you walk up to them, and it fades into the conversation instantly. You don't understand, you have to let me in. And you don't understand either, I'm not letting you in, ever. Now let me go. Hey, you two, what's the matter? This psychopath is trying to make me let him into my house. Why does he need to get in your house? I'm a ghost hunter. Okay? For weeks, I have sensed a ghostly presence emanating from this house. For the last time, there are no ghosts in my house. If my mother taught me one thing, it's that ghosts are where you least expect them to be. My mother said she would come back to haunt me when she eventually became a ghost. She would always curse me when I was younger. That was difficult for me, dealing with curses. Still, she is a great mother. We don't talk anymore, sadly. Oh, how I miss her. Thanks for the information. Do you see what I have to deal with here? This guy should be in a mental institution. Actually, I have another solution. That rhymes, by the way. See, I'm a detective. What if we let the ghost hunter into your house, but I tag along as well? I could act as a buffer, make sure he doesn't break anything. Shortly put, you let him look for his ghosts, and then you'll never have to see him again. Problem solved for the both of you. Wonderful idea. You know what? Fine, that works for me. If he truly leaves me alone, I'm okay with it. Perfect. Glad to have you on my side, detective. And I assure you, this will be a swift job. I am a professional. Come with me, detective. Let's hunt this ghost. I'll meet you inside. Well, I need to go. I was on my way to a friend's house when this guy stalked me. Oh, I see. And you're definitely a detective, not some sidekick to this psychopath. Definitely a detective. I work for the Bureau. Good, good. Just please make sure he doesn't break anything or move any furniture, please. You got it. See you later, then. Ah, there you are, detective. Yep, here I am. Excuse me, but I believe I never properly introduced myself. I'm Lysander Quill of the Quill family. As you already know, I am a professional ghost hunter. Nice to meet you, Lysander. So, what's your plan for finding this ghostly presence? So, there are two parts to finding a ghost. First, you must find ghostly anomalies. That part is simple. This is the anomaly detector, the most important tool for any ghost hunter. And this is the teleportation gun, but I strapped on a fly swatter to it and made it green. Alright. Well, what are you waiting for? Take it. Oh, I didn't realize you wanted my help. You want this to be done in a pinch, yes? Then I need your help. Alright then, so I'm supposed to find abnormalities? Anomalies, detective. Stay attentive. Right, of course. And the second part is analyzing the energy of the structure the ghost inhabits. Don't worry, I'll handle that part. Great, so how do I work this thing? It should make noise when you approach an anomaly. Anomalies are ghostly presences that have attached to objects. They can be anywhere. Sounds simple enough, so should we start? Yes, but detective. What? What if my mother is the ghost haunting this house? Wouldn't that be wild? What? I mean, I don't know if she's dead or not. We haven't spoken for 5 years. I really do miss her, though. See? It was just a thought, detective. But I digress. Let's get to work. Alright, let's find some ghosts. So... it beeps. For like, you know... depending on the distance. And you soon realize that maybe you should check upstairs. Aha! Dresser. Is this an anomaly? Or maybe the poster is the anomaly? Hold on. I think the detector is picking up another signal. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of mileage with these mega posters. Seems like this bookshelf is an anomaly. Wait, is this thing... what is this thing even detecting? What even is an anomaly? Oh, another signal. A book. This detector thing has to be a scam, right? And then it didn't work this time, but it's supposed to be like the sound of a bookshelf falling over. Because I could show you. I just didn't name it correctly, I guess. Bookshelf standing, bookshelf fallen. Right. So basically, at this point, there'd be the sound of a bookshelf having fallen over. And keep in mind, like the landlord begged to not like move stuff around and whatever, not move any furniture, and Lysander has tipped over these bookshelves out of curiosity. He's literally just pushed them over no respect for the landlord. And then there's going to be a door here leading to a secret basement. But Lysander is going to insist that the spirits tipped over the bookshelves. So he's going to say that the spirit tipped them over. And because the detective detected an anomaly in the bookshelves, the detective's not going to be sure whether or not it was actually Lysander who pushed them over, or if it was like the actual ghosts making them fall over. But it sort of, it leaves the question open, because you're upstairs, the bookshelves fall over. Lysander is like, no, I promise I didn't tip the bookshelves. So it's a bit of a joke. But yeah, down in the basement, that's where I'm not 100% sure what I want to happen. I was thinking that maybe what could happen in the basement is some kind of puzzle, right? You've used the anomaly detector and like Neuter gets a lemon to the head. Yeah. Knocked out by a lemon. Then he's locked in a cage. And he's locked in a cage with the monkey Gwyn. No, he's locked in a cage with Lysander, and they have to fight each other to the death as the monkey Gwyn watches on. I was thinking some kind of puzzle would be in order. But you know, it doesn't have to be like super complicated, but I would imagine, okay, so there's a basement. And then in the basement, there'd be another like secret vault or something. Maybe get Lysander. Yeah, but that feels a bit too like simple, right? And I was thinking more like, you know, you and Lysander are both down there. Lysander is stumped. He's like, you know, just completely confused. Like, maybe we could make like a lemon key joke. Like have the puzzle be like the lemon is the key. And then Lysander's like, it's a riddle. It's a ghostly riddle.
Shit, Patricio said, just here to remember that this guy made the freakiest TDS ever.
This is true. He did do that. But we could do that. But the question is, how would we work that into a puzzle, right? If the lemon is the key. Maybe Lysander's like, go buy lemons, quickly, we need lemons. And so you have to go out and go to the market and buy lemons from this guy in the market. And then you come back, and Lysander is stuck behind a wall or something. I don't know. He's like, help! No. Let's think about this. Yeah, good afternoon, or good lunch. You Soupso. It's 12, so that's lunch. Good noon. Yeah, good noon. You come back and the basement entrance is gone. Ah! Ghost magic. Yeah, so is it only noon when it's exactly 12? This is not a washer dryer combo. It's a two separate one. It's a washer and a dryer. Washer down here, dryer up here. It's not the washer dryer combo, sadly. Robber's gonna be so disappointed when he finds out. I mean, we could, like, okay, so like typical puzzles, okay, if we're talking like platformer puzzles, the typical varieties consist of flipping switches or stepping on buttons in a sequence, right? And that would be the typical platformer puzzle. It would also be typically like some variety of, you know, whether the sequence is like, you know, you could do the yeah, that's what I was gonna say, Skyrim one, which is basically like, you know, you have symbol A, B, and C, whereas sort of you have maybe A and then black box and C, where you don't know what the middle symbol is, so you have to like look around the room like, hey, and you're like, ah, there is B, which fits in here. Like, that's one way to do it as well. And then there is the ordered sequence given the context. So it could be, you know, if you are presented with switches 2, 3, 1, you would from context know that 1 comes before 2, and 2 comes before 3. So that's also like the reorder of sequence. And this is the obscured sequence. And then you'd have the repeat sequence, which is like Simon Says, where you have the sequence that you just repeat because it's generally quite a long sequence. The challenge is not the sort of figuring out what the sequence is, but remembering it, given that it's a long sequence. but then the last one is, because this is an obvious one, but then the last one would be sort of, if the true sequence is A, C, B, D, you would use sort of context to realize that you should flip it in A, B, C, D. So you're presented with switches in this order, or any given order, and then from context you can piece together that it's A, B, C, D, which is a bit different from this one, because then just from looking at the switches themselves, you can realize the order in which they're supposed to be pushed. Here you need some external context to realize in which the order of the switches should be pushed. Now, what would fit best for a not murder mystery, but a ghost mystery? So to me, it would be hilarious if we could literally work in lemon key. So we'd have the lemon, we'd have the key, we'd have the mirror, and we'd have the eye. Imagine this. Press your eyes, the mirror never lies, and then the lemon key. And having those be the symbols that we're playing around with. That would be kind of hilarious. But the thing is, we'd have to create a riddle surrounding that. But that's like 2 monkey references as part of this ghost mystery. I think that would be sort of peak silliness. Yeah, that's the thing. How would you pack that to make it make sense? It's silly. This is true. This is silly, but how would you make it make sense? Okay. I mean, we could phrase it as a riddle, right? Because you could write something like when life gives you lemons, one second. So, okay, so you could have it start like that. So it starts like this. Okay, when life gives you lemons, that's the key. Trust your eyes. The mirror never lies. So you'd have that's like the riddle, because the sequence is spelled out for you. But you just have to decode the message, which is the order in which the words appear. Lemon, key, eyes, mirror.
This is Fernando Miguel.
Makes sense? Thank you so much for the follow. Was someone like waiting for me to say the mirror never lies? Finger on the trigger. But this makes sense. I think that's like a fun puzzle, and for those who know, it's literally just two monkey puns in like one line. And it's so blatantly hinting at what's going to be behind the sort of wall. And then I was thinking in there, it's going to be sort of like a monkey sanctuary, right? So it's going to be like a tiny palm tree, like maybe some bananas and like a sort of beach or whatever, like just a tiny room that's sort of like beach-like, you know, looking like the island a bit. But then now the question is, okay, so that we can design. This is simple. Okay, this works. That can be the riddle, and it could be in like a book or something in the room. So it can be a book in the room. But the question is, upon finding the monkey gwyn, because this becomes a relatively short side quest if this is all that it entails to discover the monkey gwyn. But you know, we could leave it nice and short like that as well, and that could be like enough. But we could have, you know, because this game is all about tangents, right? So you start, maybe you can go buy lemons for the lemon key as often as you like. One second. We could... There could be a reason... Okay, wait. Okay, wait. I figured it out. Okay. So you get down in the basement, and for some reason, Lysander needs you to buy something. You have to go to the market to buy this thing for him. You go there, and then when you have gone, you come back. And that's when Lysander is now trapped behind the wall. Lysander's gotten himself trapped behind the wall and he's screaming like at the top of his lungs. He's like, "This is worse than anything I could imagine. This is the scariest ghost I've ever met." And now you're like, oh shit, there actually is a ghost. "You have to get me out." And he's like, "How did you get in?" "I don't know. I was just flipping. I was just pushing the buttons or whatever. And all of a sudden the door opened and then I was met by this foul ghost." And he's like, "He's gonna eat me." And then you're like, oh shit, you know, you need to solve this puzzle to get him out of this room where he's trapped there with a ghost. And you open up and you see it's a monkey Gwyn. And then when you've opened up, that's when the you meet Lysander, and then the owner returns as well. And then you find out that, hey, you know, but the monkey Gwyn could escape. That is true. He could escape. This is not a washer dryer combo. This is a washer and dryer. Two separate machines. It's not the combo. Robber is gonna be so like, he's gonna go wild for this though. Just the fact that there is a washer and a dryer in the game is like enough. Okay, no, the only reason I added it was because I felt like the place was a bit empty. So I was like, what should be like by this wall? And it's like, well, maybe they do laundry or something. That's not a bad idea either. That's a good idea, because then you wouldn't go down. So the basement is just the basement. That's where the monkey is kept, right? And so okay, Lysander could ask like, "Oh shit, my ghost thing ran out of batteries. Could you go get it?" And you're like, "I really shouldn't leave you alone, Lysander. I said to the landlord I'm not gonna leave you alone." He's like, "Please, I need batteries, please." And you're like, "Okay, fine, I'll do it." You go away, and then he's trapped inside the basement, and he's screaming for his life. He's like, "Please." And then you're like, what happened? And you're like, "I was just walking around, I was just touching stuff in the house, and now all of a sudden I'm trapped inside." He's like, "The ghost is gonna eat me." And then when you eventually come face to face with the ghost, you're like, "This is not a ghost, this is a monkey Gwyn." But is there a way we could make... I wonder if there's a way we could make the act of getting batteries be more interesting than just like go in and out, like go out of the house and then... But yeah, we could have like, there's a mirror here. Eyes would be probably, what, like glasses or something? And then lemon would obviously be a lemon. And the key would be the key. Okay. So, in terms of going out and getting batteries for his, maybe he's got some other tech or something, some other ghost finding tech. Hey, Marco Black, I forgive you. It's okay. I forgive you. Yeah, but someone here, someone at some stall here could sell like batteries. Or maybe like a car battery or something. He needs a car battery for his ghost finding tech. But he doesn't want to sell the car battery because some reason. So you need to do something for him so you can get access to the car battery. Wait, okay, let's just, because the thing is, right? You want to have an interesting narrative and you know, it can't just be like too short. Like you have the meat, you have the anomalies, you have the battery, puzzle, and then after that would be the like monkey / end, right? Which is not, that's like a bit too short in my opinion. So what I would want to see is like an extension here that then goes back to the puzzle. I could imagine some sort of obstruction making the detective have to do something else to attain that battery. I wonder if there's anything. Well, it could be he just sold the last battery. Could be he sold the last battery. Pull the last battery to I mean, we have a bunch of houses. I could introduce a new character. But at the same time, I could use one of these apartments. But you wouldn't have access to the apartment elevator until you've done the main story. So we can't do that necessarily. I mean, there could be a guy who's like running some show or something, and he's just standing there and he's like, "Ah, man, my show isn't like working out. I need to like get a new battery." And then you find him there, now his show is working. Like maybe he's running like some street performance or whatever. With like electrical penguins or something. Yeah, FNAF. What if What if there's a penguin here who's built like a rocket for himself? Or something. He's gonna be the first space queen or something. No, that would be like a fun quest on its own. But then that would not be a mystery necessarily. But I guess that's the thing with like the sort of tangents within the mysteries is that I can go a bit more free. I wonder. Need to think creatively. So Lysander needs a battery for some ghost thing, and while you're gone, he's like, "Oh, I might as well just take a look around." He starts just touching stuff all over the apartment. Basement door opens. And he gets stuck inside. Ah. Hey, we got a clip. It seems like it's working again. I need to watch this. Finally. It's been ages since we last got a clip. Lemon key is riddle. Maybe we could make like a lemon key joke. Like have the puzzle be like the lemon is the key. And then Lysander's like, it's a riddle. It's a ghostly riddle. Lemon is the key. Key lemon.
Shit, Patricio said. Just here to remember that this.
That's an ass clip, yeah.
Fernando Miguel.
Makes sense. Thank you so much for the follow. Was someone like waiting for me to say that mirror never lies? Finger on the trigger. I mean, it's pretty. It's a good clip if you understand the context, but I think for anyone who doesn't understand the context, it's bad. Yeah, I 100% is gonna clip me watching the clips again. 100%. Like I could imagine. Why would someone need... Okay, maybe the battery is the wrong angle though. Maybe the battery is not the right angle. Right? What if... Okay, so Lysander has just tipped over a bookshelf. He has just tipped over a bookshelf. And now he's looking for solutions. And the detective's like, we weren't supposed to tip anything over. We weren't supposed to break anything. And here you are. You know, we need to get this bookshelf up again. Yeah, so you'd need to find like, yeah, maybe you're not looking for a thing, you're looking for a Gwyn. Which could be that you're looking for a carpenter Gwyn. Well, the thing is, okay, so a bookshelf falling over doesn't necessarily necessitate a carpenter Gwyn unless something... Or his hammer, yeah. Well, hammers I would imagine are quite easy to come by. The bookshelf exploded. Yes. Okay, wait. So he tipped over the bookshelf. Maybe you just need hey, we could have Lard Chowder come. Because Lard Chowder, you know, You could imagine that they can't lift up the bookshelf because it's too heavy or something. And Lard Chowder is like the token strong Gwyn. Knocked over the washer dryer combo, now it's broken. I mean, yeah. I could imagine. Yeah, well, so that is a problem, being able to lift. Okay, yeah, an electrician could work. But so electrician. But then it could be, you know, it could be that the electrician's working on the radio tower here, and you have to like complete like, or he's working on some place that's up high and that's hard to reach. You have to do like a little bit of platforming to get to him. He's up, yeah, he could be at the top of this tower, you know, so you have to like do a climbing whatever thing to like get up here and walk up like ladders and shit. You have to do like go up here, platform, go up, get to the top, and sort of do a little bit of platforming. One wrong step and you get electrocuted and die. Yes. Alternatively, the electrician could be down here and he says, yes, I can come help you, but I need you to climb up to the top there. Because I forgot my hat when I was working on the tower. You're like, you forgot your hat. You can't leave without your hat. No, I need my hat. It's my lucky hat. Can't go anywhere without it. And I sure as heck can't climb up that tower without my lucky hat. I'll fall down and die. That could be kind of funny. He convinces the, because he's like, I wouldn't climb up there and get my hat because without my lucky hat, I'm dead. You go up and you find the lucky hat. And then when you find the lucky hat, you bring him into the house. And then he's like, so what's the problem? And then from behind the walls, you hear the screams of Lysander, who's like, oh my God, the ghost is here. And the electrician's like, what? You didn't tell me about any ghosts? I'm out of here. So he just bails. So it was like completely pointless to get the electrician in the first place. And then you find like, and then you talk to Lysander, and he explains that, yeah. It's true. So, Lysander he says that, how did you end up like behind the wall? And he's like, I was just walking around here, I was touching things. And they're like, I can't leave you alone for one damn second, and you're just touching things and getting trapped behind walls. And then, but I wonder though, because how do we present? How do you present the fact that there's like a riddle, right? Because if there was a riddle and Lysander solved it, if there was a riddle and Lysander solved it, he'd have the answer. But where would the... Because the thing is, okay, so he tips over the bookcases. The bookcases make the washer-dryer combo fall over as well. Wait. Maybe it's the washer... Okay. The bookshelves aren't the first thing that fall over. It's the washer-dryer combo falls over. That's the first thing that falls over. And then when you get back, the bookshelves have also fallen over, behind which a riddle is stated. So you're gone, and somehow the ghosts, according to Lysander, have made the bookshelves also fall over. So it starts with the washer-dryer combo falling over and probably breaking, which is why you need an electrician. Yeah, I think that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so order... is not battery. You know, yesterday some of our ducklings found senior penguins in the side street having fun, so smash those penguins and make them run like rats. What the f... Okay. I can imagine that happening. I can imagine that. Yeah, okay, so you meet Lysander, you look for anomalies, you find all the anomalies, you're upstairs. Then the washer breaks, there's like electrical things shooting off from it. And the detective's like, oh no, we weren't supposed to break anything. Like, we have to cover this up somehow. We need someone like to look at this, like an electrician or something. And then Lysander's like, there's an electrician. My friend's an electrician. He works. He's working at the radio tower by the harbor or whatever. You're like, all right, so you go there. And because of course, like there's electricity like shooting off, like, you know, sparks or whatever. So you're like, we need to fix this. And because the landlord's not at home yet, it makes sense. I think that can work. But I'm gonna have a quick lunch. I'll be right back. So see you guys soon. Hello, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, the Penguin World is up in... now. Sorry. Should, start the world cam. What is Penguin Robber agreeing with? There we go. Nice. Beautiful. Wait, is my... Oh, did I lose connection there for a while? Weird. Okay, so I'm just gonna be here. So, Fallen. No longer shall it be the Fallen bookshelf. It shall be the Fallen washing machine. And would that be not washing machine standing? Fallen. Yes, I am back. Indeed, I am. Or Sai is back, but I don't know if that was me. Also, I'm also back, so. Then I think I have like Spark or something. Yeah, Sparks. Oh, thank you for having me. There. I think it's fallen over and it's like, you know, flying out these little sparks. And then you're like, oh shit, do you know how to like plug in a washing machine? He's like, no, I do not. So here, instead of having that, we have the washing machine. And now, if the knees, no, macaroni. I got attacked. Thank you for blessing me. I did not know you were religious. Are you a priest, perhaps? Priestess of Pisquin. Hey, yo. um... So then, Lysander... Detective says... What happened? The ghosts. They must have. Was it laundry dryer combo? Is that what it's called? Washer dryer combo, yeah. They must have pushed the washer dryer combo onto the floor. But it's not a washer dryer combo technically, but we'll just refer to it as a washer dryer combo because maybe it's like the pistress. There's no limit to you guys' creativity for sure, yeah. You guys are like the horseshoe theory of like comedy, you know, where you might say like this is if this is the not funny and this is funny, you know, so this is what people think it is, but really it's like this where this actually is here and not funny is here, and when you get to like the peak funniness, it actually starts looking exactly like this. where piss is like, oh, that's boring, that's like kid humor, but then eventually you go far along enough and you realize that the peak comedy is actually piss again. You go from bottom of the barrel, but then yeah, hilarious actually. So we do jump, Lysander, Quill, falling, I guess. Get ready here, something penguins. Yeah.
Keshevok said, the great duck anthem. We are ducks, so big, so strong, waddling fast all day long. Penguins come, they slip, they fall, they can't fly. What a goofball. Penguins wear their fancy suits, trying to act like big shot brutes. But we just laugh, we quack, we dance, they wobble off. No chance, no chance. They steal our bread, they think they're slick, but penguins run like a broken stick. Ducks unite, we shake our tails, they trip again. Oops, epic fails.
You can tell that one was written by a duck, by the way.
Keshevok said, they steal our bread, they think they're slick, but penguins run like a broken stick. Ducks unite, we shake our tails, they trip again. Oops, epic fails. So flap your wings and stand up tall. Ducks shall rule forevermore. Quack attack, full speed ahead, penguins cry, we eat their bread.
Quack GPT, more like it. Am I right? Quack GPT? The ghost! They pushed the washer-dryer combo onto the floor! Yeah. Sander! You mean you pushed the washer-dryer combo onto the floor? Quack off, duckling. The quack? Yeah, it's to make staffs. Magic staffs. Yarn is not a big data thing in this context. This is yarn spinner. So yarn spinner is a dialogue scripting language. But basically, I mean, yarn is it's just like nodes, names, and line content, and then you can call custom functions. So you can call custom functions that you can just use headers in C# to define. So like allow dialog is a custom method that I've written in C#, which I use the header yarn function allow dialog, so now I can call it from yarn spinner to and it can pass parameters because it's tied with Unity, right? You can pass parameters in the form of strings, bools. You can even use strings just as a default way to find game objects. You know, not super performant, but then again, you know, you're running this during dialogue, so performance or reading like a single line is not necessarily super relevant unless you're doing, I don't know, some freaking AI calculations or something. Like a single object lookup's probably not the most important thing. Yeah. This is, I think, yeah. I've never used the other yarn. I've just used this one. But of course, yarn would be, you know, you spin a story, right? You have a story has a thread, so hence the name yarn spinner. You weave a story. Spin a story. Any Discord server? Yes. Could someone give Keshevox the Discord link? Is it not working anymore? Oh, you did a friggin' space. That's awkward. We're gonna need an electrician or something. Wait, I just need to double check. Yeah, okay. But these are the actual live videos, I assume.
This is Fernando Miguel.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow.
Good at dancing. The gamer_PT has learned to dance.
The gamer PT. We're gonna need an electrician or something. He says, electricians know nothing about ghosts. No, you idiot. You fixed the dryer, washer dryer combo before the owner gets back. The detective's getting quite flustered now, so it's like, what happened? The ghosts, they pushed the washer dryer combo onto the floor. You mean you pushed the washer dryer combo onto the floor? What? How would I? We need to get this fixed right now. You weren't supposed to break anything. But it wasn't. We're gonna need an electrician or something. Electricians know nothing about ghosts. No, you idiot, to fix the washer dryer combo before the owner gets back. Oh. Of course. Where's the nearest electrician? My friend is an electrician. I think he's working on the... I think he's working on the radio tower today. Instead of saying is idiot, calling them fish brain, that would imply fish are stupid. But that could thank you so much for the follow. Getting
has learned to dance.
yeah, thanks for the support. Kindly add me on Discord. What? You can add me on Discord, buddy, or join our Discord or something. This almost sounds like a bot. I'm gonna be real. There was a post on Reddit on the Twitch subreddit about someone saying that. Yeah, I think it is probably some bot tactic, but just join the Discord instead if you're not a bot. Hit me up there. There you can try to riz me up. Yeah, bird brain. Okay, let's go with the fish brain route. I think I like it. No, you fish brain, to fix up the washer dryer combo before the idiot owner gets back. Oh, of course. My friend's an electrician. I think he's working on the radio tower today. If you want to support, go ahead and give him a donation. Yeah, don't talk to me on Discord. Don't. If you want to support me, send me a DM on Discord and make me give you my credit card information. Don't talk at all unless you donated. Yeah, I know who you are. Alright, and where does Did he work? I think he's working on the radio tower today. Bro, are you serious? No, I'm not serious.
I am Rich Rick. The richest penguin
Wait,
on this side of
someone
the
just
equator.
Alice
donate?
underscore value cheered
Oh, thank you. 500. Alice, you're allowed to speak now. Thank you so much. Also, I got a freaking kick-ass hair now. Thank you. What do we think about my hair? Punk Gwyn? Yeah, punk. Punk rock. Yeah, I think out of everyone here, you probably have the most talk privileges to begin with. I look like a what?
I am Rich Rick. The richest penguin on this side of the equator.
Hey, whoa.
one cheered 50.
Oh my god, Mega, 15 bits! You can also speak now, Mega. Completely useless. One time, when we were kids, when we were younger, he said ghosts weren't even real. Can you imagine? And then you get the option, ghosts aren't real. What, he was not able to speak? No. Everyone is able to speak. There are no rules on donations and speaking. Cheer 0, I'm Porgwin, yeah. Whoa, Stephanie just cheered 1 million bits. You have permanent speaking privileges. Hello, Luffy. What's up?
I am Rich Rick. The richest
Holy shit.
penguin on this side of the equator.
Megadega one
I'm
cheered
rich.
75 bits. Nap.
I mean, Mega's rich. I like the you can see the green screen behind Rich Rick. It's like the tracing of the cutout. It's very for what is supposed to be like a premium experience of donating bits. It turns into a very cheap experience of a poorly cropped out Rich Rick. Let's just say.
The richest penguin on this side of the
Oh my god,
Alice underscore value cheered 20 bits.
20 bits. It's the bit war. You battle bit. You guys know battle bit? This is what this is. This is battle bit. They fumbled this game so hard, didn't they? Battle bit. Like, look at these ratings. 45%. There's 100,000 plus. Like, they just took their bag and left. Kind of wild.
Eats Sir Patricio said. Eats Sir Patricio donated $1000 LP.
Oh my god,
Los
he
pingüinos
donated
deberían ser eternos.
$1,000. He donated $1,000, and the text-to-speech confirms it. That's crazy. I need to move the text-to-speech on top of the Penguin World Cam, don't I? Hiding the,
Stephanie said, wieso haben Sie 200 Bits in Ihrem Koffer?
Ah, wieso? Wait, where is this? The chunky penguin, yeah. There, now. Okay. It's a good thing.
Keshevok
we're-
said quack 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 quack.
Oh my god. Leave it to the duck guy to quack. Of course. Predictable. Oh, welcome back, Soupsel. Welcome back. We've had the bidding wars.
Stephanie said, der Spiegel lügt nie, traue deinen Augen.
Ah, der Spiegel lügt nie. Traue deinen Augen. Ja. Yeah. So, okay, so this is the conversation. What happened? The ghosts, they pushed the washer-dryer combo onto the floor. You mean you pushed the washer-dryer combo onto the floor? What? How would I... We need to get this fixed right now. You weren't supposed to break anything. But I wasn't... We're gonna need an electrician or something. Electricians know nothing about ghosts. No, you fish brain, to fix the washer-dryer combo before the owner gets back. Oh, of course. Where's the nearest electrician? My friend is an electrician. All right, and where do they work? I think he's working on the radio tower today. He's working by the radio tower today? The one by the market? Yeah, but like I said, he knows nothing about ghosts. Completely useless. It's a good thing we're not using him to find ghosts, yeah? Sorry. I'll be back with the electrician. Just don't move. Stay exactly where you are. I swear on my mother's life. Or ghost. I won't let you down. There. Because he hasn't met his mother in 5 years, so he doesn't know whether his mom is alive or a ghost. So he's not sure what to swear on.
It's a Patricio said, I hate when Twitch ads randomly spawn.
Hmm.
Subsu said, Ana tia hasagante kimas sandudi I wankadi keti.
You guys always know what to say. Wise words from deep within. Okay. And then here, the haunting of Newt's house. And then find the electrician by the market. At the radio tower by the market. Okay. So here, what I'm thinking is, well, we don't necessarily need this ladder to always be here, because it could be that it's set up specifically for this case, right? So it doesn't have to be like, we'll do create empty parent, electrician ladders. Is Blender hard to use? For sculpting, it's easy. Sculpting is easy in Blender, and that pretty much any artist can work with. When it comes to making performant game assets, it's a whole nother story, and that's actually difficult. But sculpting, you don't have to care about performance. 3D printing can be a bit difficult as well, because of course you have to make something that can actually print. Okay, so...
Itzer Patricio said, "It's normal that Deathkin always want to attack me. I thought he was neutral. My own creation wants to kill me. Ha 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 ha. That's hilarious."
Yeah, my idea is also to make the Death Queen invincible. Yeah, Mega's killed him many times. But I mean, Mega's also like, you know, the true Pisquin, for sure. Like, if there ever was a Pisquin, Mega would be... Wait, I just need to see, like, what's the size of a penguin? Yeah, that looks okay. See how difficult this is going to be to like climb up, but if it is difficult, I guess that is a good thing. But I think it's always fun when you get to like climb to places that are quite high up and get, you know, a different perspective of the level. I always like that in games. Going through existential crisis. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. He's fighting battles with death. Yeah, this is... It is looking nice. And then up here you'd have the... cap or whatever. And create empty parent, and then electrician's cap. So, what do you guys think about the look of the new clothes? Do they look good? You got a chance to take a look at them, Pat? You like them? Do they look nicer? Like on average? I'm sure there are like some issues with some of them, but... Yeah, but the underwear... Is it not the underwear you wear on the head? But I have like underwear you wear on the head too, didn't I? No. Yeah, but I mean that's like old stuff. So basically like I didn't change anything regarding that. That's always been the same. Like the categories haven't changed. But I'm talking about like the look of the clothes though. Because all I did is I carried over the clothes that I made in Detective Penguin and put them into Penguin Heist. I didn't change any order or something. Okay, so you find the electrician at the radio tower by the market. And then we do title, progression, start. Hello? Are you an electrician? Indeed I am. How can I help? Me and there's a small issue with there's a slightly urgent issue regarding a washer dryer combo. That's understandable. Such issues, laundry issues often are. Let's help you. Laundry issues are, however, I'm afraid I can't help you. What? Hey. Doopsel's going crazy in paint? Wait, what? Did you draw something? How are you drawing in there? Anime guy. Corngwin. This is me when I'm anime. Whoa. Excited to see the final result of this one. It's a very promising start there. You captured my radiant horniness. Are you busy, right? Not at all. I just got done finishing up this broken radio tower. Not at all. I just got done fixing it. Oh, great. You weren't. And that remains true. However, I can't do any electric. My lucky hat. So, huh? Then to the tower. Fixed the tower. Forgot my lucky top. Of course. Now I'd go up and get it, but I'd never climb a tower without my lucky hat. Ah shit, I'm getting a call from John Pork. Cancel the stream.